Good morning, peeps from all around. It is about 7:30 right now, if not a little bit later. I woke up late today, which kind of really sucks. But it's okay, because what I did not realize is that today's rest day, and I was fully expecting to have to work out today, so I kind of made up for that time. So I'm getting water now, and I'm gonna head into my office to start my morning routine. All right, let's do this. Don't mind, my office is a little bit messy. Okay. I was obviously doing some laundry yesterday and painting, so these are dry now. Probably should have cleaned up. Doesn't really matter. Weekdays I like to hop on a call with some friends and get some work done here. It is Saturday, so I'll be doing some things differently, but I'm gonna take this buddy and my little booty is going right there. Got some meditating to do. So for those of you who are friends with me on like Instagram and stuff, you saw that I cut the shit out of my finger the other day cleaning a mason jar. And I'm just not good with blood, so I was definitely a big baby about it. But Kit has a thing for Band-Aids, so he's been pulling them out of my garbage can and leaving them all around the house. Now I will get to meditating. So I do base my morning routine off of a lot of different research I've done and books I've read, but on the weekends specifically, I like to stick to a very basic morning routine that's kind of all around the Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. If you haven't read it, absolutely do it. I did bring it up in a recent video about books, but it's just, it makes being a morning person an option, but it also makes it so much easier because you're doing it for you. So the beginning, or like the whole thing, is silence, affirmations, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing. Sorry, Hal Elrod, I definitely just gave away like a large chunk of your book. But silence, affirmations, visualization all happen down there in that corner during my meditation. And this is how I get things done. Like I'm very strict with my time. I don't like wasting time. I don't like not being productive. If I can multitask and it will benefit me, which is important. I don't just do multiple things at one time so that I can save more time. It has to benefit me. It has to make sense, because there are things in our day-to-day life that require our single focus, that require our total attention. But for that, I was able to knock out a big part of my morning, do my meditation, really focus on affirmations and visualization for the rest of the year is really what I've been focusing on for my weekend meditations. So now what I am going to do, there's no exercise today because technically it's a rest day. Saturday nights, I like to do a little bit of yoga to close out the night, but for the day, I guess my exercise is going to be walking around the Ren Faire, so that just leaves us with reading and scribing. So what I am going to do is sit down. I'm actually still working on the book that I have been writing for you guys, which I'm super excited about, but you can't see. I'm gonna sit down and do about 20 minutes of writing now, and then pop in some headphones, listen to my audiobook while I get ready for the Ren Faire. One of the questions that I get most is, what book am I reading? And I probably get it so often because I'm reading a new book every time someone asks. So for right now, I'm reading Big Magic. I literally just started it, but I've heard such great, I'm not even looking at the camera. I've heard such great things about it, so I'm really excited to read it. I'm also finishing up The How of Happiness which was suggested to me from one of my professors in my applied positive psych program. So far, really, really good. That's more of like the science behind positive psychology, so it might not be everyone's jam, but everyone that I know who has read Big Magic absolutely loves it and recommends it to everyone. So I'm hoping, it's pretty short, pretty short. It's an audio book. It's about 6 hours long. I'm hoping to have it done this weekend so that I can decide whether or not I'm gonna buy a physical copy to send to one of my friends. But for now, I'm gonna change out of this. Me and Sam decided we weren't costuming for Ren Faire so that we would have more money to spend at Ren Faire. So I'm just gonna get comfy in some comfy clothes. And the weather's not so great. It's about 55 degrees and was raining all night, so it doesn't call for corsets or skirts anyway. So without further ado, let's get this shit done. Alright, I'm all dressed. Told you I was going comfy. Drunk rug and some leggings. And I'm probably gonna throw on my white Converse because that's just how it is. Now I gotta like handle like from the neck up. I was thinking maybe I actually might put on makeup since I didn't do a costume. That'll be like a costume in and of itself because I don't wear makeup. But I can't decide if I'm just gonna actually do my hair and rock my hair or throw on a wig, because I feel like my wigs haven't gotten as much love as they should lately, and it'll definitely keep me warm if it's gonna be cold outside, but I'm just not sure if it's supposed to rain. If it's supposed to rain, I'm not trying to have my wig rain on. So, decisions to be made nonetheless. Get started with the makeup. That's a good place to start, right? Alright, so I did what I'm willing to do with my makeup, which I don't even know if you can see, but we'll do that another day. And I've decided we're gonna go with the natural hair only because I'm scared shitless of it raining and me wearing a wig and either ruining the wig or having to take it off. So I think the only thing worse than hat hair is wig hair. So, straighten out the weird pieces underneath. I cut my hair so short, April or May, and it's now October, but I had like little bits of crises where one moment I'd be like, all right, I cut it short, it was freeing, I'm growing it back, and I would start growing it back and be like, no, I want the short hair back. So I was back and forth for a good bit. So now like I'm in a growing it back phase, but I still have the weird short growing out hair, especially in the back, because in the back I cut it all the way up to, I don't know what it's called, like the underneath bone in your skull. I cut the back of my hair really high. So now it's like short in the back and it likes to like twist and flip up and do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. So fix a little bit of that now, although it will absolutely go back throughout the day because for whatever reason that's what like that hair likes to do. Not wearing anything on my lips yet, as you can see. Because one tip, guys, not even just for the Renaissance Fair, but like any event that you are going to, like funsy event, eat first. Like actually like have something that's going to fill you up. Because if you're going to a Ren Fair, a regular fair, a carnival, or state fair, the zoo, a baseball game, you're not going for the food. So why are you spending your money on, yeah, the food will be great. Like, yeah, I could be filling myself up so that I don't have room for a turkey leg, which is like a staple of the Ren Fair. But my philosophy is the food is an experience at the moment, and if you're not a foodie, like if you're not someone who that's super important to, there's no reason why you should be putting so much money into buying food there just because you're hungry. So for me, I'm gonna have a shake before I go, just so that I'm full, and like bring snacks for the ride because it's in Lancaster, which is about an hour and a half away from where we are right now, so that I don't spend my money on silly stuff like food, I'd rather use my money on things that I can bring home and have for memory longer. I've been to the Ren Faire before, and the memories that I have from the Ren Faire aren't like, oh my gosh, and I got this amazing turkey leg. And I'm not really a champagne person or a beer person, so like the drinks won't really be too much of an issue anyway. So yeah, just a tip. If you're going anywhere, don't pay the $12 for fries. Eat before you go so that you are full. Eat something that's going to keep you full too. That's why I'm having a shake. Have something that's going to keep you full so that you're not tempted to eat while you're there. And if you are tempted to eat while you're there, you know it's just a temptation because it's sitting in front of you, not because your body's actually hungry. There you go. So I am going to go make my shake now, put my shoes on, and then we are going to get on the road. Sound good, fam? All right, let's do this. Single time in life I feel more gangster than when I drink out of my double unicorn cup.
That's good.
For a while now. What was your favorite part so far?
My favorite part so far was getting an amazing deal on some crystal bookends.
I'm literally so angry. We'll show you guys later because they're holding them for us. She paid $30 for both ends. And they're beautiful. It's ridiculous. But it's fun.
I like cracks.
again. And one of the things I did while I was there, obviously, because I'm me, is I went looking for crystals and stones that I could add. This is officially full. Part of my shelving is full, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, I think I showed you guys this morning, but I honestly can't remember. I'm gonna use that, that thing right there. I'm gonna set that up as my altar. So there are things that I need to get for it, but, so I went looking for stuff and I ended up with quite a little crystal haul. So I'm home now, I've got my crystal Bible out, I've got this cute little notebook, and this is like, I feel like, what is it? Blue's Clues, Steve, he's got like his handy dandy notebook. I feel like this is my handy dandy notebook. But I like to go in and read all about the crystals that I get because I don't read about them before I purchase them. I purchase them based off of like what feels like it should go home with me, and then I find out what kind of crystal stone it is and what its properties are, cleanse them obviously so that they are mine, and introduce them to our little family and charge them with my own intentions. So I will be doing that now. I honestly had so much fun at this fair, you guys, like so much fun. And it was really nice because it was just the two of us, and Sam and I haven't really spent that much time together in a while, honestly. We used to be really close. We worked in the restaurant business together, and then once we separated and got like big girl jobs and moved to different places, we just haven't seen each other as much. So it was nice to spend some time together. I did get to see a unicorn today. So one of the things that they had was like meet Lily the unicorn, which was so freaking cool. But we didn't have time for me to stand in line and like go take a picture with her. But I literally, and I know it's gonna sound super silly, I cried. Like I saw it and tears fell out of my eyes. But it was so special to just be around so many people. I think it's really great for someone like me who like low-key prides themselves on being weird but also has really bad social anxiety, to be in a place full of adults who are really weird and like equally weird. I think there's less pressure and less fear of judgment in spaces like this. So it was just like, I didn't feel anxious. As many people that there were around us, like you would think that my anxiety would really get the best of me, but it didn't, and it felt really comfortable, and I was okay like walking up to people and talking to them. It was one of their like dog friendly days, so there were dogs everywhere. My heart was so happy, but it was cool because I could like walk up to people and be like, hey, can I pet your dog? Hey, can I pet your dog? Hey. And then we saw a cat in a stroller, and that made me really happy. So it was overall a really fun time. I like being around people who, I guess I'm not overthinking what they think about me or even caring what they think about me. But now I'm home in my space. I'm all alone in the house, so it's just me and the animals. So I'm going to do this, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start setting up my altar space, and that'll be about it. I'll set up my altar, really set intentions for my altar. Once that's all done, I'll probably do some of my yoga for the night and then settle in for my Saturday night coziness. But it was such a great day and so peaceful, and I like the fact that I was able to still provide myself some me time this morning, wake up early enough that I can get into my routine and hang out and just like find peace before going out and doing the things. So yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. Thanks for hanging out. If you want to see if this kind of stuff is like, oh, like I didn't know she was that type of person, or oh, I need to be following someone who's as weird as me, you absolutely can. Please make sure to follow along with me on Instagram and join our little tribe on Instagram. I really like YouTube is such a great platform because I feel like I can express myself more with the videos than I can on like Instagram videos or even IGTV. But IG is where it's at. Like that's where I'm constantly DMing all of you guys and like talking to so many people, and I love hearing everyone's stories. So please, by all means, join our little Instagram community, hang out. We can share fit tips and crystal lover tips, and you can send me pictures of your dog. But for now, I'm going to head out. This was fun. It's very rare that I do a vlog style video. If you want to see more, if you enjoyed this type of video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment, whatever all the thingies are for YouTube. But I'm heading out now. Love you guys all very much. Bye.